Welcome to Spiritually Guided Tarot with Annette. Today, I will be doing something new for you. We're going to do a 5 card spreads, 3 stacks, and I'm going to put a stone on each stack, and I want you to pick a stone that you think is a reading for you, Capricorn, what resonates for you. We are all intuitive, so use your intuition to decide which stone, which stack works for you, resonates with you. So I've already pre-shuffled all 3 decks, and this is for Capricorn. So I'm going to say a prayer for Capricorn, and then I will pick the 5 card spread stacks. This is something new I'm trying. So let me say a prayer for you, Capricorn. God of the Most High, God of pure love, God of guidance, what message do you have for Capricorn? From you, through me, to you, Capricorn. So I'm going to pull 3 cards here, one here, and there will be 3 separate stacks readings. And I will place a stone on all 3. And you pick which one will resonate with you. So, Spirit, what message do you have for Capricorn, January 2020? What message do you have for Capricorn? Capricorn Spirit. For the second, what message do you have for those who choose the second step? Capricorn Spirit. And for the third stack, Spirit, what message do you have for Capricorn? Okay, that's the first stack. Now for each stack, I will ask a spirit to give me advice card. So Spirit, could you please give me advice for the first stack? And advice for the second stack. And then advice for the third stack. And then a prayer. 1 card of prayer. A prayer for the first stack, Spirit. A prayer for the first stack. And a prayer for the second stack. And a prayer for the third stack. We have all three stacks. A stone for each stack. Now, Capricorn, you choose which stack resonates with you. Like I said, we are all intuitive. Which stack resonates with you? So the first stack I'll read on is the Baker Stone. Let's see if I can move these over. So for those of you who have picked the first stack, the first stone, this is in your past position. This is in your present position. This is in your future position. This is a word of advice for you. And this is a prayer for you. Okay, for the first, in your past position, this is for Capricorn. In your past position, you have been trying to keep things in control, keep your life under control, keep your emotions under control, because you're feeling strong. And this is in your past position, and this is the Emperor. The Emperor is strong, business minded, in control of making good decisions. And that's what you have been trying to do in your past position, Capricorn. You've been making very strong business decisions. In your present position, the decisions that you have been making have been so strong that sometimes you'll make them swiftly, and you'll make them without any emotions. You'll just say, I'm going to make this decision. I'm not going to keep fooling around with this decision. And I'm going to take my emotions out of it. And I'm going to make this decision what's best for me. Because this is the Queen of Swords. She makes decisions, and she doesn't have her emotions tied into them, because she's all about business. So in your past position, you have been wanting to keep your decisions as far as how you live your life under control, in control. You have been wanting to be firm and decisive as to what you want to do in your life. So in the present position, you're making those decisions quick and swift. And you're doing them by yourself. You're not asking for anyone else's opinion on how you make your decisions. You're just making them. So in your future position, Capricorn, Even though you are making your decisions in your present position swiftly and you're making them by yourself, as time goes on, because this is in your future position, as time goes on, someone is going to come in your life and give you some advice on how to be more, what's the word? Compassionate about how you're making the decisions that you're making. Because sometimes when we make decisions too swiftly and too strongly without any emotions and we're doing it on our own, it can affect other people. So someone that's in your future position is going to, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person is going to come along in your life and say, hey, maybe you should rethink how you're making your decision, how it's affecting other people. But sometimes when you're making the decisions and you're making them by yourself and you're not thinking about how it affects anybody else, not only does it affect other people, but it can also affect you. So this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person who's going to be coming in your life in your future, this is your future position, they're going to advise you. And this person could be a parent, could be your boss, could be your child. Anyone could give us a good advice, or as far as how we're doing something. If somebody sees you that you're doing things that's not benefiting you as well as them, because if you're a parent and you're making decisions that are swift and it's affecting the child, then the child may come to you and say, hey, could you please not make that decision so harsh to me because it's affecting me? So someone is going to come in your life that is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio person who's going to help you change that perspective of making your decisions so harshly. Because you've been wanting to keep your decisions under control, keeping your life in control. And because you're so determined to keep your life in control, you are making your decisions so swiftly and so harshly and strong. And you don't even realize, you just want to get things done. You just want to make things happen. You just want to say, this is the way I want it to be. And that could be in your business, as far as your job. If you're a supervisor or if you're a co-worker and you're making decisions that will affect other co-workers, and well as it will affect you. Because if you're doing something to affect other people, it comes back to you. Even though you may say, hey, I'm doing this by myself, on my own. This is my choice. This is what I want to do. But that can affect other people and it can come back on you. So, advice the Spirit has for you, Capricorn: make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. I'm going to read the extended version of that. It's okay to make bold choices, bold decisions, but you don't want it to affect that decision to affect um, anyone in a negative way, including yourself. That's what Spirit is saying. Otilla Gabrielle. You're making great progress. If you're experiencing a pause in the action, then it's time to reassert yourself and get things moving again. Be bold and ambitious. You may have a choice to make, but you may have a choice to make. Don't let indecision keep you from going forward. The right choice won't come from your mind. So follow your heart. Important relationships are possible right now. Partner with people who share your outlook and passion. So it's just like I said with in your future position, someone with a more compassionate point of view is going to show you how to be um, more heartfelt, making the decision. What Spirit is saying, making decisions and being more heartfelt, and not being so swift and so hard on other people that are around you, because it will affect you. It will affect you. So the prayer Spirit has for you is clear your vibes. Thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. So if your vibes right now are really strong and controlling, this is in your past position. That's how you've been feeling. And in your present position, you're making decisions, you're making them alone, and you're making them very swiftly. And you're not thinking about how it's affecting others. But there will be someone in your future, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person who will come along and help you make it with more of a heartfelt, more compassionate way of making decisions. So Spirit is saying clear your vibes. So because if your vibes are overly um, so strong that they become negative, because sometimes if you are making the decisions about things, as far as if you're at work and you're making decisions and you don't care how it affects no one else, it's just about what you want, how you want it done. Or in your home life, if you're making decisions and you don't care how it affects other people in your home, and that can bring a negative vibe. It can bring a vibe of what's the word? It's almost like people push back. If you push someone too much, then people will push back. So Spirit is saying clear your vibe. And then if you clear your vibes of overthinking things in a negative way, because we can make some negative decisions when we just want it to be all about us and not about anyone else. So Spirit is saying clear your vibes. So I'm going to read the extended version on clear your vibes so you can make more heartfelt decisions for others and for you. You are being guided to clear your life of any harsh, negative, and challenging energy. It's time to make way for positive energy in your life. And the only way you can do this is by clearing your aura, body, and energy. Surround yourself with positive people and uplifting environments. So, just like I said, Spirit is saying, don't be so aggressive in how you're making your decision that it affects other people in a negative way. And it comes back and affect you in another negative way. So if you clear your vibes and let your vibes be more calming, more open, to be more compassionate about how you make the decisions that you make in your life, so it can be more loving and caring for others and for you. So for those of you who have chose this stone, that's the reading for you, Capricorn. Be more compassionate. It's okay to be bold and ambitious, but don't be so bold and ambitious but that you affect other people in a negative way. So it's The next stone, if you have chose it, there's two more. Let me show you. This is the second stone. This is the third stone. So I'm going to do the reading on this stone. So for those of you who have chose this stone, this is in your past position. This is in your present position, Capricorn. This is in your future position. This is a card of advice for you, Capricorn. And this is a prayer for you. So in your past position, Capricorn, for those of you who have chose this stone, you have been feeling down. You've been feeling like things are just not turning out right for you. And you don't really know why things are not turning out right for you, but you're in like a downer mood. And this is in your past position. Thank goodness it's in your past position. But you haven't been feeling, some of you Capricorns, you haven't been feeling like yourself. You have been feeling down and sad. So in your present position, I can see why you have not been feeling well. Um, well, in your past position, you are now have brought it into your present position because you are experiencing changes in your life that you have no control over. And those changes can be a change in job, a change in family life, something in your life is changing so drastically and you have no control over it. And this is in your present position. This is the Tower card, and the Tower card is changes him. The fire and all the things that's coming out of the Tower. So you're having a Tower moment, and this is in your present position. You were feeling sad and down, and you're feeling left out, and this is in your past position. And now you're going through a Tower moment, a moment of changes that you have no control over. But I see that in your future position, even though in your past and your present position you haven't been feeling great, you haven't been in the right state of mind, your mood has been down, and in your present position you're going through so many changes. I see in your future position you're able to make those changes work out for you. Because just because we go through changes, sometimes changes are necessary. Sometimes we spirit has to clean out things that we have within ourselves that is just unnecessary. And in order for us to grow, so he has to change us. He has to um, teach us that we need to make some different changes in our life. And he'll make some changes for us, whether we want to or not. And we have to go with the flow of those changes. We all go through different changes. So, Capricorn, all of you are going to go through different changes. But you can get through those changes because in your future position, you really do have everything within you to embrace those changes and work those changes out so you can come out on the bright side, the light side of life, the side of life that will say, I got through that mountain. I got over that mountain, and you will, because you have the magician, and the magician is in your future position, and you will get through it. You have everything within you to get through it, to get through the changes that you're going through. And the advice card for you is the star. A dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. You will get through these changes that you are going through right now. You're going to get through them. So don't think this is the worst time of my life or I will never get through this. This is it. I can't do it. Yes, you can. Because Spirit is saying you will get through it. I'm going to read the extended version. The star card is always a perfect card. It's just a card of rejoicing and happiness and being fulfilled. Going through some tough times. Don't worry about those changes that you're going through. It's okay. We all, I know some of us don't like change, but change, as long as it's positive, it's good. But sometimes that when we go through changes and we're not ready for it, who's ready for change? Spirit is saying you're going to go through these changes whether you're ready for them or not, because you have to in order for you to come out on other side, the other side of that mountain, and the stars and the sun that will be there for you, and you'll have everything be perfect. I'm going to read the extended on the star card. Now is the time to have great faith and hope. This star shines in the heavens as inspiration and as an affirmation sign to you that your plans can be viewed with enthusiasm and confidence. If you've been experiencing challenges, you can rest assured that your difficulties will quickly fade into the past. This is the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's a star you can make a wish upon. So make a wish, Capricorn. Even though you are going through some dark time and going through some changes that you don't haven't, you don't expect that these changes are going to, or they're in your present position, but they're not changes that you expected. These are changes that are happening. These are changes that are going to happen no matter what you do. They have to happen for you in order for you to see the star and be the star. Okay, and let me see the prayer for you, Capricorn, for those of you who were picked this stone. Study and learn. Thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. And every day is a learning day. Study and learn. So while you are going through the changes that you are going through, which are preparing you, these changes are preparing you. They are preparing you to take go through the next phase, go to a better, um, it's like, that, like the card said, the light at the end of the tunnel. Pay attention to the light at the end of the tunnel, and that's having hope, and that's believing in yourself. So there will be a light at the end of the tunnel of sadness that you have been going through. There will be a light, but you have to believe in that. You have to understand that these changes that you are going through are changes that you have to go through. Spirit wants you to go through these changes. So studying and learning is your prayer. Let me read the extended version. If you've been considering committing yourself to a new course of study or other form of learning process, your angels are encouraging you to do so. It will allow you to understand more about the strengths and talents you have and help you to create a well-balanced life. If you are a natural learner and by studying something that you are attracted to, you will be able to channel your energy into it and surpass your expectations. Remember to call on the angels to guide you while you are learning. They will help you access your God-given intelligence. So even though Capricorn, for those of you who picked the second stone, you are going through some sad times, some dark times, some changing times. Things will get better for you. And while you're going through those changing times, prepare for whatever it is that you want. Don't give up on any of your dreams. So if you have some learning that you want to do, prepare, learn, go pick up a book if that's what you need to do to learn something, or take classes, or what they call those, what is it? Popped out of my head when you go to like a seminar. Take some seminar courses. And because while you're going through the changes that you're going through, Spirit will give you ideas. Spirit will give you ideas of things that you can do to take you through the next level, take you to that next step in your life. So don't give up on what it is that you want to do. So keep learning, keep researching, keep developing yourself, because in your future position, you're going to have everything you need. You're going to have everything you need. So while you're going through these changes that you're going to be going through right now, don't let those changes pull you down and make you feel like you can't move forward, because you will be moving forward. But you have to believe in what you can do and what you want. And Spirit will be there for you. Spirit will be right there for you, guiding you, showing you the way. Because you have the star. So study and learn. Prepare yourself in the future, because you will be going through a lot of changes right now. Right now, you are going through a lot of changes. Don't be afraid of the changes. Be positive, stay positive, and then you'll come out on the other side in a beautiful way. And everything will be magical for you, Capricorn. So that's the second. So that's the second reading. So for those of you who picked the third stone, We'll do the reading for you. So this is in your past position. This is in your present position, Capricorn. This is in your future position. This is a prayer for you. This is advice for you, Capricorn. Advice for you. And this is a prayer for you. So, in your past position, for those of you who selected the third stone, this one fall off. Will be there will be some. You've been thinking about your finances, and you've been trying to work towards something to um, be more financially successful. So things in your past position have been going at a slow and steady progress, but that slow and steady progress is helping you become more financially successful. So you'll be getting money here and there. Well, you have been getting money here and there in your past position because it's your finances are slowly coming in. The money that you have been working hard to achieve. I know as far as in your job, if you've been working hard, that money has been slowly coming in. And that's in your past position. So in your future, in your present position, you are becoming more financially secure. And you're feeling good about that because you have worked really hard to get where you want to be financially right now. And you're there. Financially, you are working hard, have been working hard, and right now you're there. Your finances are looking absolutely great. So, in your present position, even though you are financially becoming, have become more successful, you have been thinking about how you can extend yourself. How can you extend your finances even more than you are where you are right now? So, in your future position, you're going to be making um, some leaps of faith, some leaps to say, okay, I am going to do this. I'm where I want to be right now, but I want to see where I'm at, want to be in the future. So you're going to be making some more exciting changes, some more exciting opportunities to push yourself even further to become even more successful than where you are right now. And so you're going to be taking some chances. You're going to take that. You're going to just say, um, this is where I've been. This is where I'm at now. And this is where I want to be. So you're going to to take some chances in your future to get even further as to where you want to be. Good for you, Capricorn. So the advice the Spirit has for you is everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. Spirit is saying that what you have been doing in your past position and in your present position, and what you're going to be doing in your future, everything happens for a reason. See how things are, because right now, what's going on with you, Capricorn, is stages. You financially have been working hard in your past, and the money was coming in slowly. Things that you have been trying to accomplish, where you were accomplishing them slowly, but now in your present position, you see how you are more financially successful. So now you're just looking in the future to say, okay, let me see what else I can do, how else I can um, make things better and more prosperous for myself. And Spirit is saying everything happens for a reason. So if you are focused on what it is you want to do as far as financial success, if you are focusing on how you want to achieve that, then Spirit is going to guide you into those positions, and you will see how things are aligned. And that's why Spirit is saying everything happens for a reason, because they're aligning you. They're aligning you to get to find that financial success that you want, because you are willing to take chances. You are really willing to take a leap of faith. You're not letting fear hold you back. So when you believe that, hey, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I want to do, and you believe in what you want to do and what you're trying to do, and you're taking that leap of faith to do it, then Spirit is going to guide you in positions, and you'll see those positions working out each step, working out. Spirit just saying everything happens for a reason. That's why you are where you are right now, the position that you're in right now. I'm going to read the extended version on 5 Raphael. This is a good position for you. Keep up the good work, because you're making wise choices. Everything happens for a reason. You may currently be focused on a loss, but when this card is drawn, there is something positive waiting for you. Things may not have turned out the way you expected, but now's the time to trust that the universe has something better in store for you. Regret simply does not serve you now. Embrace changes as the guiding hand of your angels, sending you in a new direction with a long-term happiness in mind. So that is what Spirit is saying to you. Everything's been in stages. In those stages, Spirit has been guiding you. Some things in those stages you may not want them to happen the way they happen, but that's okay. Spirit, everything happens for a reason. And sometimes we get little, what's that saying I like to say? We get curves in our lives, and those curves can take us off the path of where we want to be. And since you've been having this path wanting to be financially successful, there may have been some curves, but those curves are only have been beneficial for the learning process for you. Because sometimes if you're not, you need more um, what did I want to say? Spirit, if you need more, uh, like for instance, if spirit is trying to get your attention, you're not paying attention. You're just moving forward. And then all of a sudden, something, you get a curve, and you're like, oh my goodness, this is not where I want to be. And you want to trying to get back on that path. So spirit will throw you off that curve sometime because you're not paying attention. They need to teach you something in that curve. If you understand what I'm saying, that curve. Let me teach you something right here. And then put you back on that path. And then you'll go forward and you might hit another curve. Okay, you're not paying attention. Let me show you this curve. And that curve could be, say, something, some decision that you make may not work at all, but you've learned something from that. That's that curve. Learning from something that you needed to learn from in order to put you back on that right path. So Spirit is just saying everything happens for a reason. And you have been processing in a very nice way. So the prayer Spirit has for you, change and transition. Thank you, Azrael, for helping me safely through these changes. See what I mean about curves? Spirit has you've been in having those curves, and those curves have been learning lessons for you. Those is our change and transition. I don't know why I can't say that. But change and transition. So even though you're going on a path of trying to accomplish what you want financially, and then you could get thrown a curve, that's a change. That's a transition that will bring you back to your path. And that's how you are going to become more and more financially successful. But don't let, what Spirit is saying, don't let those curves or those changes um, stress you out or get you to make you think or believe that you can't get where you want to go, because you can get where you want to go. Those curves, those changes and transitions that you have to go through are designed for you to get where you need to go, and at a higher level. Because every time we have changes, sometimes we think, oh my goodness, here we go. And if we hold on to that negative energy of believing that we can't get through that change, because you will get through that change, then we just move on and we go to another level. So right now, Capricorn, for those of you who have chose this stone, you are going through these changes, and Spirit is guiding you to where you want to be financially. So I'm going to read the extended version on change and transition. You're going through some changes right now, and you may not be enjoying them, but please be assured that they are for your higher good. Change is a natural process, and we are constantly moving through different levels of development and experience so we can grow. Allow yourself to relax, knowing that the angels are supporting you through these changes. So, Capricorn, allow yourself to breathe. Allow yourself to go through the flow of those changes. Embrace those changes. Learn from those changes. You may not always understand those changes, But look at the changes as far. Look at why something is those curves are happening. When they're happening, pay attention to why is this happening. Don't let it beat you down. Just pay attention to why it's happening for you. Get something from it, because every change that we go through in our life, it's a learning process. Get what you can, learn what you can. And even at that moment, if you don't understand what it is you're needing to learn, what Spirit is trying to teach you, get something from it. Take something positive from it, and then get back on the path. Because if you don't learn something from that change, that curve, then that curve will come back. That same curve, which is we call karma, will come back because Spirit wants you to learn something. So as you're going through your process of wanting to become financially secure, understand that you will be going through some changes. Understand those are just guided. Spirit is guiding you. Learn, moving forward. Learn, moving forward. That's life. That's how Spirit works. So embrace it. And since this is in your future position of stepping out on faith, keep stepping out on faith. And believe that no matter what comes your way, Spirit is supporting you, Spirit is guiding you, Spirit knows what's best for you. But you have to believe and be positive and loving and caring. And Capricorn, you will get there. So this concludes the 3-stack reading for Capricorn. I wish you all nothing but the best. And if you would like a private reading, please email me at guidedandnet at gmail, guidedandnet at gmail.com. And please subscribe. Please like, share, and comment. And please take excellent care of yourself, and Happy New Year. I wish the best for you all, Capricorn. Much love to you. Take care.